I make sure everything's on. I believe so, though. I believe we got it there. And I know you motherfuckers are there. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Let's do some real G shit. Let's go. Yo, man. I think it's time, bro. I think it's time, my ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, y'all got to realize something, man. If you, in this day and age, cannot see these government agents for who they is, and you still, like, have doubt in your mind that they were put there by the government to keep us fucking stupid, even though I don't see how that's possible. How can you not see that this group was created to fuck you in the game for a long time? Well, we're about to expose their ass. Let's go. First of all, why would we be Pan-Africans? The whole point of Pan-Africanism is to unite these Africans that were took from the diaspora all over the world and to make one universal Africa all over the earth. Sounds cute. Where's the first problem? The first problem is slave owners. See, no offense, but Pan-Africans think like faggots. They think like a bunch of bitches. You think because you feel that all of you are one, that has to do with anything that really happened. The Caribbean slave trade is not operated or operated, you know what I'm saying? It's not occupied by the same slave master. So what did you think? You thought America, the corporation, was going to pay for a bunch of British slaves when they didn't get a motherfucking dime from those Caribbean slaves? Why would Pan-Africans teach us to be so retarded and slow? Like if they want you to be retarded and slow. Always remember, these are the guys who have the Barbadian running the African Lodge. You weren't allowed to read at this time. So it makes sense why they can get away with such dumb shit. Okay. Now, also, you're supposed to relink with the African. You're supposed to be Pan-African. Even though these are the same dusty, dirty motherfuckers who sold you. But you're going to unify with them. Even though these are the same dusty motherfuckers who sold you. So I'm trying to figure out, how can it be a Pan-African thing if everybody has a different slave master? The Caribbeans have the British. The U.S. corporation had Mr. Charlie. And the African, fuck, where do you want to start? He's got Arabs. He's got Belgian people. He's got Asian people. He's got all different types of people that owe him a check. That ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with us whatsoever. So, why would a group claim everybody? Why would they claim the Caribbeans? Why would they claim Africa, knowing that Mr. Charlie is not warranted to pay these motherfuckers anything? Here's my other good question for the Pan-Africans. Why are you only worried about the U.S. corporation reparations? Why? Why are you only worried about some reparations that you motherfuckers ain't owed? Nobody owes you Caribbean and you African motherfuckers shit. They don't. So when we wonder why it's been so long here for us to get reparations, because I want you guys to know, I want you to know, better yet, I want you to hear it. I want you to hear it. That way you know I'm not making this shit up. Where are we at? Where are we at? I was listening to it earlier. Just listening. Just letting the man talk. Here we go. Listen to this.
See, well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, there was a post.
And the funny thing is, I'm hearing this from Philip Scott podcast. And he was back to Africa type person until he started really hearing about the FBA shit. But let's listen to what he just said. And this was dropped about 15 hours ago. Let's listen.
That I made on X. And it was based off of a clip that I had seen, just a short clip from Fox News. So let me go on and play that short clip from Fox News. And then we'll get into this because I have some questions that I have to ask the Democrat Party. Because just a legitimate question. Maybe y'all can educate me. Because I really want to know. Let's check this out.
The thing is, for sanctuary cities and states, they've complained about the cost, but they continue to add services. I want to show you California. As of yesterday, California has added a healthcare benefit for migrants. They are now going to extend free healthcare to migrants between the ages of 26 and 49. That's going to cover 700,000 additional people and cost the state $2.6 billion each year. Now, that's added onto that's added onto California's deficit, which is already $68 billion.
So California, even though they really can't afford it, but California has the audacity to give out $2 billion a year for 700,000 illegal immigrants, even though they're already 63 billion in the hole. What that tells me is they have our money. That's what that tells me. That clearly lets me know this country ain't going to go broke. No, not at all. You guys have my money. You have our money. Now, it's not this ridiculous price that a lot of these agents are asking for, the quadrillions and all that. Nobody's paying you for slavery, bro. They're not paying you for that. You won that in the Civil War. Nobody's paying you for being a slave, you fucking idiot. Your property. You don't get any fucking money. You're not a human. The fuck? Like, this is just fucking retarded. But if somebody stole all your fucking patents and burned down all your towns and then brainwashed you to where you could not succeed, that could be owed some repairment. You know what I'm saying? That makes more sense. See, the whole time the Pan-African has had us bitching about this slavery. Why? So he could fit in his other little bum-ass homies. All these little Caribbean bums. All these African fucking losers. Because I got a news flash for you. I don't believe we're African at all. Because, nigga, Africans haven't done shit in the 21st century. These motherfuckers have not moved. Still, some of them are shitting on the street. Like, are you serious? They don't even wear shoes like that. Like, a lot of them, they be like, oh, no, we got shoes. Because of who? Ain't nobody wearing no African shoes. They're not. Nobody's coming. Oh, man, I just got this African sweater. Oh, it's dope shit. Nobody's buying shit from them. Oh, he stole all their resources. What? The ones that they didn't want? You listen to these Pan-Africans all day, they will clearly tell you, nigga, the African was walking on diamonds. He had no use for them. So now you mad that the Peckerwood and found use for the fucking diamonds that you had the whole time that you could have been selling. Sound like the retarded motherfuckers I said that they is. That they is. So anyway. So we can't get our money. It's hard for us to get reparations because now they don't know who would it go to. Who let these bitch ass niggas in? Who talked about a unification globally with all these other goofies that are not us? Clearly they're not. They don't have all the vibrational patterns. They would have been made all these different forms of music. They didn't. So clearly, these are not the chosen people. These are not the special people. These are not great people on earth. That's why they didn't make a bunch of different shit that people stole and lied about. Nobody has that story. There's only one person that had that story. They don't try to hide African information. They literally tell you everybody comes from Africa. Africa is the oldest people. They're not hating on Africa. You just mad because they won't give you Egypt. But I can understand why they won't give you Egypt. I can totally understand why they won't give you Egypt, bro. Egypt was highly sophisticated. West Africa was a bunch of slave traders. They enslaved their own people. The Dahomey tribe, they caught up people and enslaved them. What the fuck are you talking about? These weren't no honorable people. It's Egyptologists that are trying to say the Nubians are Egyptian. Egyptologists will argue that, you know what I'm saying, with the Afrocentric ones. They're like, those aren't the same people. Oh, but they got this stuff. You mean just like the white boy got from me? Nobody said me and the white dude are the same person. Nobody's or pale face. Nobody ever said that. But if I'm saying he stole my ice cream patent, and he stole my potato chip patent, he stole, okay, so how does that even make sense? It don't. The only ones that are trying to make everything blackety, blackety, black are these Pan-Africans. But once you realize about the spell casting in light and dark, you realize what they're doing. They're putting you in the darkness. They have to be, because they're telling you to pay Caribbeans and Africans from the continent with the United States corporation money that is only owed to the American Negro. It's only owed to them. Just like these civil rights. The Klan said it out their own mouth. It's only for the freedmen. It's only for them. It's just like having a baby on U.S. soil. That's only for the freedmen. That's only for the American Negro. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's what it was made for. It's not made for all these other losers. And that's the problem that I have, not only with the Pan-Africans, but extremely with the Democrats, because I keep telling y'all, they do not like y'all. They are slave masters. They literally are giving your money to a bunch of other nations and then not hiring you, to the point where you can get a bank loan and make your own business. They're not doing that. They're saturating your brains with this crap music to make y'all kill each other, not trust each other. So now y'all got bad social skills with your own group. Meanwhile, everybody else is winning. You got all these niggas bragging about having a foreign, so now you just fucking all these other foreign women. They taking you to court. They taking your money. They leaving you broke, nigga, and they taking that shit off to their people. You a motherfucking fool. Now I can hear the Pan-African. Well, we don't teach that shit. Might as well. You might as well, if you have them niggas marry some Trinidadian or a motherfucking continental African, you might as well. You are giving their fucking stuff away, because the American Negro is not the same as the continental African or the Caribbean. They ain't never been the same. They don't have the Klan. They don't have the 50,000 patents. They don't have the Negro League. They don't have jazz, blues, rock and roll, soul, Negro spirit. They don't have it. You're giving this shit away to them. Why? Because it's some dumbass banner that came from another fucking tether. Marcus Garvey is not a American Negro. He's not. He's Jamaican. They be like, oh, well, he's in the Americans. That ain't got nothing to do with the pale-faced Mr. Charlie Slave Master that was up here. He's got the British dude. He don't even talk like we do. Where did he go for so many times? He visited this place way more than he visited Africa, because he never even visited Africa. England. This nigga kept going to London. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You telling me this is not a fucking agent? He's not an agent. He's talking all this shit, telling the American Negroes to leave to go to Africa. But now these motherfuckers are here in the 21st century, coming over here trying to get a check for our story. Come on, man. How slow can you be? Like, how slow can y'all be in this motherfucker? I was watching a video the other day. It was the Aboriginals. They was politicking with some Pan-Africans, and they're like, oh, why can't we work it out and shit? It was on the Aboriginal Power page. And I'm listening to them, and, everybody's trying to be cordial. And I'm like, why the fuck are y'all trying to be cordial with these people? Y'all niggas is trying to get a check off some work that you did not do. The Mr. Charlie Paleface from the U.S. corporation does not owe you fucking Bob Marley's. The British dude does. The fucking pale-faced Mr. Charlie from the U.S. corporation does not owe you continental Africans. You niggas got a list. You got a gang of motherfuckers from Belgium to fucking Germans, the whoever was over that motherfucker. Those are the people that owe you money. We don't owe you shit. And you can't say nothing about America, motherfucker. As a corporation, we have gave way more money to Africa than we even got of slaves. Like, I'll keep it a buck with you. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck with you. The American corporation has gave that continent way more money than we ever got on slaves, period. Period. Not no fucking Africans. As far as like some continental Africans, bro, it was only like 14,000 of them. I'm gonna be honest, 14 to 15,000 of them came over here, bro. There wasn't a lot of them over here. That's the Caribbean slave trade. But who is that? That's Britain. That ain't got nothing to do with us up here at all. It has nothing to do with us up here. And you even know it from Time and Soul, bro. British, Brazilian slave, it was garbage. Motherfuckers had to make 6 fucking times. They had to re-up 6 times. Nigga, we didn't at all. We sustained our numbers. Why? Because we're not from nowhere else. Those people were dying off, bro. They were getting sick. I'm not dumb. That's why they kept dying. Me, I done been shot, burned, hanged, conspiracy theoried, betrayed, misused, abused, all types of shit. I'm still right here. They cannot get rid of this dude to save their life. They can't, because it's ordained, bro. It's written in the books. What you think all this stuff is hidden for? You think they not going to be able to wake up? They not going to be able to get free? They not going to win? No, they are. They just got to wake up. Well, the first thing we got to do is this. We have to admit Pan-Africanism is the worst fucking thing that American Negroes, Aboriginals, American Indians, FBA, whatever the fuck you want to call us, bro, whatever new name they want to give us, because we're the only ones also that's name's been switched 80 fucking thousand times. If you notice, it's the same play, just like when they found the hidden land. They came through with all this dumbass shit, all these stories. That's why we have the most religions over here. Over in the East, you can only be so many things. You know what I'm saying? Because other places, they'll kill you. Like, you can't be in Saudi Arabia talking any other race. I mean, religion, they don't play that shit. Okay, only here you can be Methodist, Catholic, Baptist, Presbyterian, Methodist. You know, I don't even know if I said that. Fucking Jehovah Witness, Scottish Rite. We'll be all right. Bobby G. You know me. You could be whatever the fuck you want to be over here. Why would they pitch so many spellcasting over here? Because they knew people that are low cognitive are indoctrinated by a spook god. They're going to believe in that. They're not going to get the attributes and the allegory in it, like how the original ancients looked at it. Every time you think about ancient history, always remember you are reading from someone who was not there and their interpretation of what they're finding. They don't know how them people looked at that shit. Hell yeah, I know my people really didn't believe in this. What are you, retarded? No, it's always been the same science. There's always been smart people and dumb people. You give the science of the spook god to the dumb people. You give the attributes and the allegory to the smart people. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. Well, we're in a dumb situation because of these dumb niggas. These are some of the dumbest, low cognitive, ignorant, weak thought having people on earth. I didn't say my group of people. No, the Pan-Africans are some of the dumbest on earth. They talk all this shit about white people will not let their science go. They talk all this shit about unification and linking up with people, trying to get a check off one particular slave master, which logically doesn't make any sense. That's emphatically non-cipher. It doesn't even make any sense. Then you literally see these people up here. They will not hire you. They barely want to talk to you. And when they're cool with you, they're only cool with your negative. Jamaicans is only cool with y'all when you're talking about hating white people or doing crime. All these other Spanish groups, they're only cool with you with your negative. You don't see a bunch of positive going on with y'all. That's why y'all beef with each other, because there wasn't no positive going on. And that's why people have a bad stereotypical image of my people. Oh, they're thieves, they're dirty. Why would they have that image? unless you did some of them dirty, unless you were on some fuck shit. But that's not us. That's not all of us. That's a particular type of low-grade American Negro that we tell people. That's the nigger. You do not talk to them. You do not deal with them. You stay away from them. But everybody's excited by them. Everybody thinks they're tough and they're cool, but they do not run their communities. They do not own nothing, and all they do is bitch and complain to white people. Don't sound like no real people that built no pyramids. No, these sound like some Pan-Africans. These sound like some victims. The victim Olympics. You beat me, you robbed me, you hurt me, you owe me, wham, wham, wham. But look, let me let all these other people in too. You think the white dude is dumb? You think the white dude don't know he didn't have shit to do with no fucking Caribbean slave trade? You don't think he fucking knows he really don't have nothing to do with no fucking African slave trade? Because they only got 300,000 something slaves over here, and they were all white. The only numbers that you have for African slaves is short as shit. It's going to be like 14,000 because they didn't need to take them all the way from over there to America. They had already had the Caribbean slave trade. That's what they were doing. They were buying off the fucking conquistador. Why do you think it's Negroes for sale? Fucking stupid. Like, people are just dumb. The white dude is speaking Spanish. He not fucking Spanish. Where do you think he got that from? Because that's where he was buying the fucking slaves from the Caribbean. That's the truth. It's not the transatlantic slave trade. It's the Caribbean slave trade. That's really what happened. That's the facts. You got people that's talking about the original language over here is not even English. It's Latin. Why? Why would the original Constitution be written in Latin? Why on the back of that dollar bill is it written in Latin? With the pyramid right there. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. It gets to a point where it's like, this is bullshit. This is just bullshit. At the end of the day, Pan-Africanism is some government shit to make us weak, bring in a bunch of foreigners that was not going to like us, take over our shit, ramshack us, so they could pull this other bullshit that the Democrats are doing, where they were just legally letting illegals in, throwing them in our neighborhoods. Soon as the Republicans try to put them in Martha's Vineyard, oh, it's a problem. But no, the Republicans is a problem, even though they were trying to fucking show you something. They were trying to show you something. Like, oh, black people think we against them. Check this out. Send these illegals right over there to all the rich neighborhoods. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, why would they do that? Why are you sending them to black people neighborhoods? So it's cool for you to fuck up people that you already fucked up and that you owe and you ain't helping out. But it's not cool to fuck over you who robs the people every day doing dumbass shit. You know how dumb this government is, bro? We're paying 3 cents to make a penny. We're paying 11 cents to make a nickel. Come on, man. Not only do they have the American Negroes' money, they giving it away. But courtesy of who? These bitch-ass Pan-Africans, because they're the ones who said we all the same. They're the whole ass niggas who said, oh, we're black. We're just black. It's just skin tone. So now all these motherfuckers come in. You got fucking Jamaican rapists. You got motherfucking all types of other race, fucking pedophiles and all types of sick shit. They can just come around us, though, because we're all black. We're all the same color. You see what's happening in England with them Pakistanis and shit? Talking about rape gangs and shit. I think it was like 1,400 girls. That's the same shit they would do to us. They would try to bring these motherfuckers around us because, oh, no, they're all black. They're all dark skin. They're all minorities. So why don't you have these people? Because remember, don't nobody run this place with Mr. Charlie. Why are you letting in people that you're not letting in your front door of your house, Mr. Charlie? Why are you bringing in people illegally that nobody's asking you to do? Stealing my tax dollars that you should be paying the reparations to. You should be paying these repairments to these American Negroes that you stole the 50,000 patents from. You're still fucking lying about it, and you're acting like they're going crazy for no reason. You act like black people just out there robbing and shooting and acting crazy for no reason. Like it's not a universal beacon, like beep, beep, beep. Of course they're acting crazy. They've been robbed. They're being robbed and lied to, bro, every fucking day. Maybe that's just the essence. Maybe it's just the essence. Like, you know what? Wild the fuck out. If they're going to keep playing dumb, then you play dumb. But you don't know why you're playing dumb. Well, I'm telling you why. There's two reasons. For one, they owe you. They owe you 80% of the inventions that they're still fucking using today. And I have a fucking white boy that did this type of video too, where he was talking about all our inventions, and he said it out of his own mouth. He said it's crazy how 80% of the things that these blacks Americans invented we're still using right now. Yeah, I'm the reason this motherfucker functions. That's the thing. You keep trying to rate me with my low cognitive. That's like me rating you with your hillbilly that's sleeping with the pigs and shit. Can I rate you like that, white boy? Well, then stop fucking rating me with DMX. Stop this bullshit. But it ain't about you. You's a dumbass too, but it ain't about you. This video is about how we were infiltrated. We were infiltrated. They can lie all the fuck they want. They can talk about they love black people until they fucking teeth fall out. You are full of fucking shit because you made us link up with a bunch of people who are not owed from the U.S. corporation, you bitch nigga. So now they can dilly-dally and play this game. Well, we can't count really who's owed. How do we know who's really owed? How do we know who's really enslaved? Blah, 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 blah. Now we have all these fucking problems because you morphed and mixed and put these niggas around us, and then you kept sucking fucking Hades dick. Nigga, you just a bitch nigga. Like, but where'd you get that from? These motherfucking Pan-Africans. That's where we got that from. That's where we got this unification with everybody, but everybody is not owed from the U.S. corporation. You just letting Britain off the hook. You just letting the Belgium off the hook. You just letting all these other people that ramshack Africa and the slave trade that was going on in the Caribbean off the hook. You just letting the French off the hook. Why? Who money you trying to take? See, that's where the Aboriginal American Indian need to start getting pissed off. Because it's like, well, why you bring your bitch ass over here to take my money? Maybe because I'm the one with the true story and your faggot ass know that you fell for the okie doke or you signed on the contract years ago. And now that we're waking up and finding out the truth about us and really shooting motherfuckers with it. Now all of a sudden, here you go. Oh, they're trying to break us up. Who's going to be there to protect you guys when you run into the road? We don't need your whole ass. You've been here the whole fucking time. The streets ain't protected. I could have swore these little niggas is shooting these little niggas. I could have swore there ain't even no white dude around no more. Y'all niggas is such hoes. Y'all bitch ass police murders and won't even go police. That's funny. That's funny. Y'all keep running your mouth, but claim that you tough and want everybody to respect you. Meanwhile, all these foreigners moving in your neighborhood, selling dope to your children, shooting your children, kidnapping your girls. Why? Because nobody believes you. You need more people. When you just self-implode and kill yourself, who do you think's buying this shit? I keep telling my people this shit all the time. What do you think? People can't see you? You think all these other nations of people can't fucking see us? Why the hell would they be worried about us if we're only shooting us? Oh, what are you saying? Go shoot up it? No, stupid. I'm saying save the ammo and start having conversations with each other. That's where we're at. There shouldn't be any more, oh, I don't like you because I don't like you. Bitch, nigga, this whole fucking nation is 37 trillion in debt. Shut the fuck up. We ain't got time for that shit. California is 63 billion in debt. Giving all of our fucking repair money to illegal immigrants. This shit should be a federal crime. Like everybody in California in charge should be indicted and arrested. They're involved in illegal activity. They're literally giving American taxpaying dollars to illegal immigrants. How can Biden do an executive order for whatever, but you can't do an executive order to shut down the whole state of California? If you motherfuckers even try to flex another dollar, we will murder somebody. And we have every right to, because you can't pay this check, punk, especially with all these illegal achievers. Like, bro, you can't pick that many oranges, my G. You cannot say welcome to Walmart and have a nice day that many times, my G. I'm sorry. You can't. You're already too deep in the hole. And then you just had all these fires, bro. You ain't got that insurance money. I just told you 63 billion in debt. The whole state. But they ain't got money for 49 million of us. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And the only reason they can play with us like that is because most of you dumb American Negroes are still voting Democrat. You should have been left them motherfuckers, and you should have been drew a line in the sand with these foreigners. Every one of them. Every one of them. If you got ones that's cool with you, then they would respect your plight. But I would have been drew a line in the sand with all of them. I don't need none of you punk motherfuckers. I made the most patents in the golden era of America. That means a part of the industrial industry. That means it was done with by the time you losers got here. So you motherfuckers ain't helped America. You ain't contributed to shit but bitches and food. Period. That's every last one of you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Me and Mr. Charlie built this motherfucker, and of course, you know, the Aboriginals, but that's us. So I'm not talking about that. Us and Mr. Charlie built this motherfucker. We really didn't need none of you other motherfuckers. You can talk about the Asians with the train. We talking about the American Negroes made a better one. Our train was faster. Get the fuck out of here. They had that old rickety fucking Western bullshit. Shut the fuck up. I made the propeller for the steamboat, and then after that, it became for the airplane. I also configured the modern helicopter. So we're not going to sit here and act like, oh, I'm not needed. No. I'm fine. But we're going to have a discussion with you punk motherfuckers, because what we've realized is the American Negro is missing out, being pacified on welfare and dumb shit when we're supposed to have a check. We're supposed to have our own neighborhoods, motherfucker. You burnt down our towns. We're supposed to have our own neighborhoods. We're not supposed to be in these dilapidated, roach-infested motherfuckers. You tricked us to that. They tricked us to that. We were never in these fucking cities. We were in the suburbs. There was no suburbs. Remember, they create that. That's the craziest shit. Go look up when the suburbs are created. You'll be like, oh, this is some grimy shit. Like, bro, they just basically lied to black people, planned them, you know, burnt their crops and scared them off their own land to move them in these roach-infested cities where the Jews were, where the Italians were, where the Irish were, all these fucking foreigners that came over here during the Great Migration. The bums. Yeah, I call it what it is. A bunch of jacks on the bottom of the Titanic. Bunch of bums. It is what it is, because, motherfucker, they burning me. They stealing my shit. That's the only reason I'm fucked off. But by the time slavery ends, I'm for some reason 50,000 patents. I'm just running through this motherfucker. I'm just a genius. I couldn't read and write. But for some reason, I'm a fucking genius. And then at the same time, it's like, bro, I had all my own shit. I wasn't like breaking the law. What the fuck is breaking the law? Motherfucker, I'm a genius. They had to trim my numbers down. I was more here than anybody else. Excuse me. And that's how you also know that we are the American Indian, because why would the white man say that the slaves outnumbered them? They even say we outnumbered the American Indians because we are them. But they were just like, damn, they just outnumbered all the white people. So that's when the knights, whatever, become the clan, and then they do the trimming and et cetera, et cetera. But wait a minute, who went through that? That's the American Negro stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with no Jamaican. No Trinidadian, no Caribbeans, none of y'all. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all. They ain't got nothing to do with the continental African either. You don't have nothing to do with that. And a lot of you motherfuckers came in the like late 1800s anyway. That's the funny thing. A lot of these motherfuckers acting like these people that they're claiming since the 1600s and 1500s are these Africans off this boat. You're smoking rock. You're smoking rock. No, they're not. You can look at the slave map. Once I seen the slave map and I read on white cargo, I was done. I was done with Pan-Africans. I don't never want to hear from you faggot niggas again, because you brought all these other people that are not old shit over here. And now they're trying to tag on my money, and they're trying to toot their nose up to me like they don't stink. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm saying, nigga, we're not the same people. Y'all only clean like that because you came up here, Jack. Don't ever get it confused. I see y'all fucking shanty towns and shit. You motherfuckers barely alive. Barely alive. Well, I grow fresh fruit. You ain't got no choice. Motherfucker, you wish you could walk somewhere where the fruit was already picked. Yeah, right, nigga. If the harvest don't come, you're done. Knock it off. Yeah, I like growing and yeah, I'm about agriculture, but yeah, I'm about business though, like farms, like acres. Yeah, big business, baby. Yeah, this is America. Big weight. Y'all on that look, man, shut up, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Talking about all types of flim you want. You talk about how beautiful your women is. I didn't say they was ugly. I didn't say that y'all ain't cool people. I'm saying you can't get off my bread. Hell no. Hell no. I don't even like you motherfuckers no more. Hell no. Y'all come up here, like I said, you tooting your fucking nose up. You think you better than me, punk. If it wasn't for me, you couldn't even be up here. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all, how are you smarter than me and I'm the one who got the rights? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Y'all smarter than me, but I'm the reason your punk ass got over here. That's stupid. That's dumb. That don't make no fucking sense. Why are we so dumb? Why are we so broken down? Why do we keep going back to these same boule fucking leaders over and over? Motherfuckers is still talking about some John Henry Clark shit, dog. That shit is long gone. Only reason we still talk about Malcolm is because Malcolm was in politics. Malcolm is on TV shows. He's talking directly to America, bro. That's what we're quoting. We don't be quoting Malcolm X speeches. Most of the time, when people quote Malcolm X, they talking about an interview. They talking about him talking live on TV, banging on the system. That's what we like. That's what we're referring to. We're not lost in Islam and all that. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all lost in that back to Africa shit, but your ass won't go back to Africa. You a motherfucking fraud. That's how we know you work for the government. You fake. You niggas would have been on that Marcus Garvey mission. Them motherfuckers would have been back to Africa, but no. Y'all like too many cheeseburgers and the weed man and a pair of J's and shit. You're not leaving this golden land. Y'all complain all you want like the dude from Thailand. Black dude moved Thailand. Oh, yeah, fucking, I'm great like that. No, you's a coward bitch. That's what the fuck you is. How the fuck you gonna run away from the war and then via fucking the smartphone us talking about how great Thailand is? You sucking the Asian man dick. Well, you might as well bend over and let him hit you up your ass. Why you nut riding his society so much? Oh, because it's the white man's society. Who said that? Who's Prince Hall? Who the fuck are these American Indians, bro? What is all this information we got? Just because you's a bitch-ass failure who fell for the public school program and it never went deeper into anything, don't mean we all got to be a hoe like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Thailand black dude is not impressive. That doesn't impress me. It doesn't. I don't mind going on vacation. I didn't say that. I didn't say you couldn't buy no property out in Thailand. I didn't say you couldn't start a business out there. I'm not knocking that. But, nigga, to leave the rock and act like, oh, because it got too hard. Man, too many of my people that died in this motherfucker, nigga. They didn't get a chance to leave. Why the fuck am I going to run away? Especially when we're this fucking close. Too much knowledge is coming out. Motherfuckers is too smart in these, not final days, but these last days. And when people don't understand that, people keep thinking the end of the world. No, idiot. It's the last days of ignorance, of dead minds. Just walking around, just falling for anything that the TV says. That's what the last days means. That's what it means. Because they keep talking about this revealing, this Christ is coming back. That's what it's talking about. We're not talking about a fucking person. Christ is knowledge. That's what we're talking about, the great return, where people are like, whoa. These niggas been playing the whole time. Whoa. But it ain't just going to work just for my people. No, everybody going to wake up. But to their own situation. That's the thing. See, they split us up. They brought us through individualism and shit. And then try to throw us in some tribes and then tell us all that while they fucking us all the same way. We didn't realize we're our own new tribe. We're not from New York. We're not from LA. We're not. No. We the niggas here. We're our own new shit. But we got a lot of back pay. A lot, man. And I'm talking about just right here. Don't worry about people in Africa. You not from Africa. Don't worry about people in the Caribbean. You not from the Caribbean. And if you is from the Caribbean, newsflash, daddy-o, you don't have nothing to do with the motherfucking Klan. You have nothing to do with creating Harlem. You showed up in it, but you didn't build the motherfucker. You don't have nothing to do with Rosewood, fool. Colfax, Black Wall Street. You don't have nothing to do with that. That's the problem. That's all because of the Pan-African. The Pan-African did that shit. They're the ones who wanted to make this holy alliance and all dog out the same white dude like our white dude is responsible for what they went through. See, this is what I'm saying. I can hear people already. Oh, what do you mean your white dude? Oh, white people say, no, bro, they're not. My people sweat here. My people labored here. My people's people are the ones who are owed. They slaved down there. They labored down there. That's where they're owed. Whoever was in charge of that shit, that's who they need to be talking to. They only be coming out here barking at my Mr. Charlie. Nigga, that's me and his problem. You ain't even on the chessboard, punk. You ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Remember, you Jamaican. You ain't black. Remember that. Remember, you Trinidadian. You ain't black. They didn't classify you, punk motherfucker. They didn't. You have nothing to do with this. And that's why you ain't getting shit. And neither is that continental African. Both of you motherfuckers going to learn the hard way. Don't be getting into American politics if you ain't fully American. If you don't have this story, you shouldn't be getting involved in it. But you did. Courtesy of who? Like, you got to think about it. Well, all that, knowledge and shit that they were trying to spit back in the day, bro, who brought that shit? They claim that Afrika Bambaataa put these elements together. Okay, he's a foreigner. They gave it to DJ Kool Herc. He's a foreigner. Why would they do that? Marcus Garvey, go back to Africa. Noble Drew Ali, he wasn't claiming to be no American Indian. He telling you to join Islam. He a Moor and shit. We the Moors. But he's talking a bunch of East shit. He's not talking no Christian Moor stuff. He's talking a bunch of East shit. Then he's a plagiarist. Sound like a CIA operative? Even though the CIA wasn't out back then. But what I'm saying is Shriners were. The Shriners were out there. And they were in secrecy too. So who knows where the, essence of the OSS, which became the CIA, even comes from. How do we know? Spying. You know what I'm saying? Spying, sneaking around. All right, what the fuck is a mask? Spying around, nobody would know who you are. It's all coming from American soil, so you can't say I'm wrong. And if you keep saying that the Bushes is devious and the racist and all that, okay, where would that trail back to? The Klans, right? Okay, so I'm fine with what I'm saying. Shriner outfit, Santa Claus, the first Ku Klux Klan outfit. It's uncanny. Unfucking canny. We're not giving y'all shit, man. Because you don't deserve shit and you're not owed shit. And I know I sound rude, but no the fuck I don't. Y'all been here benefiting off my shit. If you punk motherfuckers wasn't here, you know how much extra money the real American Negro would be getting? And we didn't have to coddle and help you motherfuckers. All Jamaican spots should be a black soul food kitchen or a fish fry or something. It should be something that's ours. But no, we're piled up with all you motherfuckers, so we can't get nothing. And then you love to pile up in our neighborhoods. You don't even build your own shit. You try to disrespect me and come in my shit and then try to act like you me. People like, yo, that's fucked up. No, it's not, bro, because I'm not talking about individual people. Nobody's out here got anything personal with Jamaicans. I have a lot of Jamaican friends. Ain't nobody got nothing personal with no fucking anybody. You know what I'm saying? Dominican Republic, Puerto Rican. Nobody has a problem with these people. These people are people. Human beings. Everybody deserves to live. Nobody's mad at that. I'm mad when you're infiltrating into a class system via a color. But there's only one Negro. There's only one colored here. So you're obviously morphing into their stuff. Remember what I told you. The Klan said it out their own mouth. The civil rights are only for the freedmen. They're only for the American Negro. And everybody else is benefiting off it via the Democrats. I got to call it what it is. I'm sorry. I got to call it what it is. It's via the Democrats. It's all the Democrats' fault because they're the ones who only deal with all the minorities, even though secretly you can see a lot of minorities are Republican, especially a lot of Hindus. A lot of Hindus, There's a lot of Africans. A lot of people are just conservative Republicans. They're real quiet. They don't really talk about what they are. But a lot of smart people are Republicans and been Republicans for a long time. Like most Cubans are Republicans. Bro, they really went through that Castro stuff. They know what it is to have one of these communist type people. So I'm saying all that, like, that was the worst thing that ever happened to us, because now we have to look at these people in a negative when they ain't even, it's not even their fault on how they're playing the game. It's not, because it's a status. That's why they're all saying they're not black. They only want to be black when it benefits the conversation. Say it like that. They're only black when it benefits the conversation. But when it comes to culture, they don't want to be involved in it. But how could that be? I'm not talking about the negative. I'm just mean culture, period. How could that be when you want the check? The check is only coming to one type of person, bro. It's only the people that were in the 50 states. And I mean the connected ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you couldn't be in Hawaii and expect a slavery check. That didn't even make any sense. Like, that's just stupid. So you couldn't be in Alaska and want a slavery check. It's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It would have to be the southern states or the Midwest or the North, the East. That's it. Those are the only places where people were like technically enslaved, because in the West there was no slavery, because slavery had been done before they even discovered the West. So how could it be somebody off of a boat that has nothing to do with the slave trade boats or the slave trade numbers or anything like that? Because even if you don't believe in the slave trade, even if you say it's not real, the people who they robbed, those people. And I can hear motherfuckers, well, yeah, okay, that's why they have a problem, figuring out who's going to get paid. No, bro, I keep telling you, you can't get paid from slavery. You fought your way out of that. There's no money for slavery. See, this is where the Pan-Africans and all the people that weren't here and did the 50,000 patents fucked up. You still ain't going to get no money, because that's not what we're pushing for. Our reparations, see, that's how you know Tariq Nasheed's an agent. All the motherfuckers talking about a slavery check and slavery and all that bullshit, them motherfuckers is agents, because they know you can't get paid like that. Even the white boy knows you can't get paid like that. You act like he don't know that you fought your way out of slavery. That's why they can jack off with that shit forever. They can keep playing with you. They can keep playing with you over and over and over. Republicans been said that shit, and motherfuckers thought, oh, they're racist. No. Republicans were like, I don't feel that it is justified to pay, for slavery. And they're like, oh, none of us are from that time. None of us have done any slavery. That's the politically correct answer. Because remember, they all in a secret lie. They can't tell you the truth. The truth would be, oh, well, you guys fought your way out of that. The Emancipation Proclamation. That was the whole point. That was Lincoln's offer. The 40 acres and a mule. People want to talk about that too. No, you can't get the 40 acres and a mule. They killed him a week after. How do you know Lincoln wasn't going to do it? That will always be the question on the American Negro's head. How could you honestly say he wasn't going to do it when they clipped him? Democrat. They clipped him, dog. How could you argue that, man? He gave you a gun. You got free. Bro, he was going to sign the paper. You know who Abraham Lincoln reminds me of? Abraham Lincoln reminds me of the white dude from Life. Once they found out that he had lied on them, and he was like, I'm saying, at least state got, 50 years or 40 years out of him. And he's like, yo, give me the gun, I'm going to kill him. And the dude who accidentally shot him, bam. What happened? He was in there talking to him. He's like, bro, there's no way, I could repay you for 40, 50 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, man, I'm going to sign y'all release papers in the morning. Went to the bathroom, had a heart attack, and died. Can you honestly say he wasn't going to sign them papers? No. And that's how all of us looked at it. Like, damn, dog had to die. Fuck, nigga, you signed the paper for shit. Same shit. That's exactly how I look at Abraham Lincoln. Like, I honestly believe he was going to do it, bro. Shot him in the head. Same dirty motherfuckers who let all these other motherfuckers in with this situation. But I'm saying all that to say this. 50 towns. 50,000 patents. On American soil. They ain't a bunch of damn foreigners that they talking about. They're not talking about that because they're not giving them no damn money. They weren't here. How the hell is a Jamaican gonna be on a visa, make a patent in America? They steal the patent, and you don't think Jamaica would have been arguing about that forever? Do you know how much money that is? They'd have been on that argument. So they obviously don't have nothing to do with it. The Trinidadian, the Puerto Rican, all these different, bro. If they did it, if it was them, they'd have been argued that. Why haven't my people argued this yet? I don't know. Red, black, and green. Have they ever even brought up the 50,000 patents? No. You notice they don't never talk about the potato chip. And why do you think that? Because they want you arguing with the Republicans. But then at the same time, they know all their grandparents and grandmama and brother and sister are all voting Democrat. But Democrats the one that's hanging y'all. It's just not a physical tree anymore. It's a spiritual tree. But they're the ones hanging y'all. There's no way that the Pan-Africans can't say that they're agents. They are agents, bro. They cannot lie. Their whole opposition is agent written all over it. It has agent written all over it. Even your Black Panthers, bro. You keep saying the feds infiltrating them, bro. Damn, how many ways? How many ways? The black dude and the fucking Asian dude with all the guns? Y'all didn't find it weird that y'all was on Capitol Hill with all them guns and they didn't buck your fucking head? Maybe because that was a photo op. Maybe it was set up. Probably, right? We've been seeing this shit. We've been said this shit multiple times, bro. We didn't see this shit with the fucking assassination of Martin Luther King. For some reason, Messy Jesse got 2 different green sweaters on. It's like, how does that even happen? JFK, he get clipped. The nigga who clipped him before anybody gets to talk to him, for some reason, some random dude in the crowd clips him. Ain't that about it, bitch? Like, what? Come on, man. This is stupid. This is just dumb. This is just stupid shit. So I'm saying all that to say this. Why did it work so well? Because blacks are Negroes became blacks in a spell. Same meaning, supposedly, but the language is different. And since one language has older remnants on the soil, there is a phonetic difference. So regardless if they supposedly mean the same in education, the point will get lost within the translation. And that's what we're not getting. We're not getting it at the end of the day. El Negro. They ain't never told you that in the motherfucking classroom a day in your goddamn life. South America, big brother looking. But wait a minute. That's the OMAC without the hat on. Oh, shit. Why would they want you to know that? And then who would be the only person arguing it? Patties. Pan-Africans. They're the only ones arguing this type of shit or trying to steal shit. So, no, they was really from Africa. Bro, we have more pyramids over here. That is a checkmate within itself. These people can't be from Africa. Because why the fuck are there more over here than over there? Why? What you going to blame it on? Who destroyed it? The white dude who turned it into a tourist attraction? I think not. I don't think he would destroy any of those pyramids. I don't. No. Sorry, I don't. We're the ones with the pyramids lost in the fucking woods and the forests and the jungles of South America. They got to dig this shit up. It's like, well, who was hiding it? We know they know it was there. Why would they hide it? Why? How would they do that? Why are all these indigenous people in South America all of a sudden so light-skinned? Why are all these supposed indigenous people up north so light-skinned? For some copper-colored motherfuckers by the equator, y'all sure is pretty light, bright down there white. That's interesting. No soul, brother. Yo, man. Y'all was good, man. Y'all, it was fun while it lasted. Y'all was good, man. Y'all was real good. As long as we're around, you always be second best, you see? It's like, y'all fake. Y'all fake, and y'all been playing this fake-ass game, keeping us asleep. And that's why y'all kept trying to hit us with the same okie doke. Same okie doke all day. Oh, no, the DNA test, the DNA test. You know, for somebody who keeps saying Mr. Charlie is so wicked, you sure love doing his research. You sure do. How did you research blood? Not the code. You know what I'm saying? OAB. No, not that. How did you research the blood on things that weren't here when you came here? Things that have been on the ground for a long time. Because carbon dating is age. It has nothing to do with relation, relative, family. That's the whole point of you measuring skulls. That was the whole point of you doing that. Because what? The blood can't tell you certain things. It really can't. In genetic code, I'm just trying to figure out, how did you find out how to read that? And when you did, what kind of splicing have you been doing? Because for some reason, a lot of your kids are coming out mental and gay. So I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. See, I like to take this shit to a whole nother level. Since you're so fucking smart, Mr. Charlie, and you know science so well, why are people cutting their dicks off and mutilating themselves? Why do they sound so stupid on the Ethernet? Why are they making all this dumbass decisions and stuff? Just saying, Mr. Darwin, that's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to just keep their information like they make any sense, but we see them today. You're the American serial killer, motherfucker. It's you. You're the school shooter. Don't talk about no ghetto school shooting because y'all never show who did it. So it makes me believe these ghetto motherfuckers ain't even shooting nobody. For some reason, y'all can always show me your transgender weirdo kid. Your fucking cross-dressing weirdo kid. You can always show me these pill-popping weirdo kids. You can always show me them. But for some reason, in the black neighborhoods, y'all don't have no face ID. Maybe because they don't exist. Maybe y'all making it up with us. Because, ass whooping goes a long way, especially the school shooting that people would be trying to connect with us. Like we just have a large array of school shootings. I'm like, well, nigga, give me some names. Give me some names. Give me some victims. Give me are you sure this was even school members? Maybe this was like a drive-by on the street. This could have been grown-ass fucking adults. Give me some faces. Give me some names. But for some reason, from Sandy Hook to Rivaldi to wherever school getting shot, a Christian school, for some reason, it's always white kids. So I'm saying, Mr. Scientist, if you're so fucking bright and so right, why have you spliced these deformed, fucked up children? Don't get it confused. I've already had that video about DNA. I've already told you. Stop sleeping with the thugs. Stop sleeping with the low cognitive idiot. But, I'm saying all that to say this. I don't buy neither one of their stories, Pan-Africans or Mr. Charlie, because both of them are fucking riding my shit, fucking my stuff up. I know that Pan-Africans are Boule miscreants. They're miscreants of the Boule. They created these little motherfuckers to be agitators and go out there and talk some shit that really don't make any fucking sense and will get nobody nowhere. Hence why they've been around 100 years and nobody's went fucking anywhere. I'm just saying. It checks out. It makes sense. I'm pretty sure everybody else can see it. I know I'm not the only person here on Earth. I'm not. I'm pretty sure everybody can see that at the end of the day, Pan-Africanism has done nothing but created a bunch of weak men. It's just a bunch of weak men crying to the system, talking about what you done to me, and sounding like Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas is sounding like. Niggas sound like broads. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the government, and you did this to my people. And then you got these dumb, low cognitive blacks in the street that just be calling out names and shit. Yeah, you trying to do me like Tamir Rice, like George Floyd. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. You ain't never been educated in your life. Don't even use that shit as a reference. Like, some people do not deserve the mic. Shouldn't be talking at all. Look what y'all done did, man. Y'all done brought a bunch of strangers up in here, promised them some money that ain't even promised to them. It's not. Oh, it's not promised to the American Indian either. This is true. But who do we always say the American Indian is? The American Negro. Negro del Terra, man. Oh, no. That's a mistranslation of words. They didn't even say that. El Negro, man. So if you don't want the transliteration of what you saying the conquistadors called the Brazilian Indians, well, then you got to go to the fucking statue that the conquistadors found and what they named it. El Negro. So that means Africans are old money. No, they're not. It's on American soil that they're donning this El Negro. It's here. Here, Daddy-O is here. Talking about mysterious Olmec head or lost Olmec head. Bitch, that motherfucker wasn't lost. Y'all niggas didn't want to show it. Then they start talking about, oh, there's Olmec heads all over around. But for some reason, they started getting more Chinese looking. The further we go with these Olmec heads, the more Asian they look. Let me ask you a question. When you look at these pictures of even these Native Americans, they were round-eyed. They weren't squint-eyed. You're talking about old men. No, the young kids, look at them. Even the baby one, the young brother with the arrow in his hand with the twin tails. Bro, he's round-eyed. He's not chinky-eyed. So let me ask you something. Why later on did the Olmec head eyes start looking way more chinky? And then let me ask you another question. How could the original Indian be Siberian when they don't have chinky eyes? I want to make sense out of this because people acting like a Chinese, a Japanese, and a Korean don't have slanted eyes. Yeah, there's minor differences to a Korean's eyes over the Chinese and Japanese, but they still got the chinky eye. All right. Let me ask you something. Why don't majority of these Native Americans have these chinky eyes if they're Siberians? I'm talking about in the pictures. I'm not talking about today because you barely even see them today. But even when you see them today, they barely have chinky eyes. How is that? See, they be talking about they had Negro slaves. No, they not. No, they didn't. American Negro, like American Indians, we was fucking this. We had fucked some Siberians. We can't lie about that. We fucked some of them. That's how some of them got that mix. I can show you my tribe, the Nipmuc. And everybody's seen the picture where they all standing up in front of the house. Some of them got suits on, but people don't know the full totality of that picture. If you see all the way to the side on the house, you can see the G lodge right there. Nigga, these was Masons. But these is OG Masons. So it's like you got some Indian Nipmuc Masons. All right, so what do you think they know? If they look the way that they look, like one of the females, you literally would think it was Vera Walker from Harlem Nights. That's what she looked like. She looked like Vera Walker. That's a black woman. But wait a minute, these Indians. So what's the trick here? What's the that people keep lying about? They keep trying to say, oh, we from Africa. No, the fuck we're not. We don't even look like them. We don't. And we've advanced too much. And I don't want to hear shit about the white boy because they had like 8 different type of people over there. They got Africans that speak French, you know what I'm saying? All different types of stuff, bro. Why are they still walking around with like no shoes on? Why they still have this certain like mind state where they washing their fucking clothes in a bucket in the corner in the bathroom? Like, bro, I bear witnessed it in America. I bear witnessed it. Like, bro, what kind of shit is this, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't y'all know about like deodorant like that and like keeping with it? You know what I'm saying? And you talking about, oh, it's not used to my coach. Nigga, your coach is stank. What the fuck you talking about, Kels? If you wanted that so bad, go take your monkey ass back over there. You don't even make no sense. Why the fuck you leave? You thought we wanted that shit? We would have been at it. Nigga, don't nobody want that shit. Nobody look, kid from house party. Ain't nobody trying to y'all like that prehistoric shit. Nigga, don't nobody want this shit. No. Nigga, if I'm gonna go back to something, nigga, it's gonna be something of benefit, nigga, not fucking stanking and fucking not having certain hygiene. Then get the fuck out of here. And they'll be like, oh, that's not all of them. I didn't say it was. I'm just saying, nigga, from the ones that I've seen in America, nigga, certain shit they didn't leave back in their so-called motherland, nigga. They brought that shit here. And it just don't add. It just don't add. That's all I'm saying. It just don't add. You're like, damn, you done been around Dove. Fucking Irish Spring, motherfucker. Herbal essence in this motherfucker. Like, shit, when you try something, when you use fucking cool water, nigga, damn, you don't know what a fucking spray is. Trust me, it works one to Glad, motherfucker. Airwick, nigga, shit. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's not rubbing off. Okay, well, from there, that lets me know we're not the same. And motherfuckers be like, oh, well, that's because of Mr. Charlie. If you don't shut the fuck up, how is Mr. Charlie going to teach me about cleanliness, nigga? I brought him to the bath. Motherfuckers wasn't bathing at all. Like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. If you don't know about history, shut up, okay? So, no, the whole Savage story is a lie. Motherfuckers wasn't even in teepees. Like, what are you talking about? The little skirt and shit, shut the fuck up. We're all the way in the East Coast. They're coming to the East Coast. They come to Massachusetts. It snows out here, dickhead. Why do you think we have moccasins on? They imagine we got silk shirts and shit, man. Cotton, buffalo fucking coat, the fucking bear skin fucking coat on and shit. Nigga, we mobbing this motherfucker. Chains and shit. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Keep letting him tell you this dumbass story if you want to. Hi, my lad, my people. Hi, yeah. Shut the fuck up. Man, the first Thanksgiving, always remember who told you first. Because you can look this shit up. The first Thanksgiving had lobster at it, man. It wasn't just no turkey, but nigga, we brought lobster to this motherfucker. Remember, he has seawater and biscuits. He has nothing to offer but some hard-ass 6-month fucking on the boat biscuits. That's it. This nigga had a barrel of biscuits. Motherfucker, BB. Barrel of biscuits. That's all he had. B.O.B. Bob, nigga, barrel of biscuits. That's all these motherfuckers came over here in sickness. A barrel of biscuits in sickness and seawater. That's all they had. Fuck out of here, motherfucker. They ain't got no turkeys in fucking England, motherfucker. We brought that shit over there. Remember, they only got potatoes. Motherfucker, they had fucking potato soup, potato fucking a la carte, motherfucking potato on the rocks. It's like, bro, they didn't have anything. Why do you think we can't get rid of these motherfuckers? Why do you think nobody wants to leave? Shit, it's ridiculous, but I'm serious. All jokes aside, because I can't stay too mad for too long. Y'all know my energy, man. I can't let these niggas like bother my vibration, but I do get pissed. And I just have to let y'all know, man, y'all let a bunch of people in that ain't even got nothing to do with this, man. And y'all acting like y'all linking up in numbers, bro. All y'all did was make us funkier and fucking less productive, bro, because you have these third world country minds in here. You act like you was bringing in some genius minds. It's like, nigga, you're the geniuses. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with us sometimes? We got to think about a dog. Like, no offense, but niggas is like under my pay rate. Like, like, what are you talking about, B? Y'all not us. Y'all not us. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. Yes, tell them, Kendrick. They're not. They're not. Okay? They're not. And our fight is for a whole nother reason. Yeah, we got our knuckleheads and our dummies, but this whole boule fucking Pan-African shit is about to be exposed. Like forever this year. We're kind of done with y'all forever. Y'all never have got us anywhere. And all your talking points are all self-indulging and victimhood. It's either the greatness of us or the things that the white dude did. And we're so sad. Dog, we're done with that shit. Y'all could have been brought out these 50,000 patents. Why did it take the American Negro to do it? Oh, that's what we are. No, y'all not. Y'all African. Remember, y'all Pan-African. Y'all know you know Negroes. Y'all try to make a joke out of that shit. Y'all thought it was funny. But I could have swore y'all, perverted the science. But I could have swore it was the house Negro and the field Negro on American soil. That's where that fucking story, that analogy, that science comes from. It comes from here. So we sick balls. That's not African. That's an American Negro telling you some game. But like, it gets to the point where you got to go back in the files and you got to challenge everything. And you got to say to yourself, is this of an African or is this of an American Negro? You know what I'm saying? And who went through more? Because I don't want to hear shit about Africans. They did their own selves dirty, son. Like, y'all keep forgetting that part. Y'all keep forgetting that they sold themselves. Y'all keep forgetting that this motherfucker put the women out as the Dahomey tribe and shit. They got their ass whooped by the French in 30 minutes. And motherfuckers like, oh, that's because they had guns. So? And? What the fuck you want them to do, nigga? What do you want them to do? We're going to play arm wrestle with you, nigga. You're the enemy, nigga. You either surrender or you get shot in your fucking face. It is what it is. And you go oot out of the way, your ass to fucking heaven. It's wartime. Like, I'm not one of them sensitive dudes. I'm out of that spell. I'm out of that, oh my God, they beat these people. No, a lot of people getting beat. A lot of people getting raped and kidnapped. A lot of people getting murdered and robbed. There's a lot of problems going all over the place. Don't try to suck me out with no sucker shit. The fuck on. What you can do for me is keep it 100 and tell me about all that I'm owed. Because shit, I'm $1 trillion empire every day. Nigga, every fucking radio that plays any form of a fucking American music, nigga, I should be cashed out. Like, literally, my group should not be called Black. It should be called The Ones. And we should literally be on top of everything. Because if we gross just off what we make, it's not individualism. It's not, oh, Jay-Z would do. No, the whole group. Because without them, you have nothing. Since you want to play it stupid like that, you want to give me reparations? Okay, well, you just give me credit charge for everything that we invented. All 50,000. Motherfuckers don't want to play with me in this government. Oh, you want to fuck around? You want to give me no money, huh? All right, cool. You just got to give me creditability of like credit, like this credit that you made up. You just got to give it to us in all of our patents. Mm-hmm. Every American Negro would have 10 million credits. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say, oh, your credit score is 7. Your credit score would be 10 million. Nigga, we just walk into shit. I own this. Fuck, another. God. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sign right here. Son of a bitch. He's a fucking American Negro. Fuck. Like, that's how it should be. We should, and we're going to that new space time continuum and shit. Oh, yeah. We credit me out. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't want to cash me out, then credit me out. Mm-hmm. 10 million. Every American Negro. That's 49 million of us. 10 million. Credit. All day. We don't even fucking like buy things anymore. Motherfucker, you just check my credit score. Oh shit, yeah, here's the keys. Have a nice day. I know my people outside like, yo, that ain't gotta know. Because remember, well, as an Indian, we're technically not supposed to be taxed. You know, just saying. You're not really supposed to be paying you suckers anything. Because you're really supposed to be paying us. See, it's not that, oh, you got 2% Indian in you, they give you a check. No. You're supposed to be paying us, period, to be here. We don't believe them treaties that y'all claim it was dirty and fuck. Shut the fuck up. Nobody believes shit you saying, because if the treaties were faulty, you wouldn't have to kill nobody. Y'all came at us, dog. Y'all the one with the guns. We barely got a couple shotguns out of y'all. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Bottom line is this. We have the crown and the juice. Panties. You Pan-Africans got to realize that your days is up. That shit's up. And please stop trying to connect to Egypt. Please stop trying to connect to everybody. Please take your whole ass back to wherever the fuck you were thought of. But please stop trying to connect with everybody. Egypt don't want you. Because newsflash, everybody want Egypt. Huh, you thought you niggas was special? The original Egyptians want Egypt. The Arab want Egypt. The Asian want Egypt. Everybody want fucking Egypt, bro. You can't use that shit. They don't even really look at them as Africans. Why you think everybody claiming it? We know how separative these African nations is. We know these Hutus and all that shit. I heard the Ethiopian said it out of his own mouth. They don't fuck with Ivory Coast motherfuckers at all. They look at them and the Nigerian as beneath them. You are no thing to me. That was an old 1950s joint where they had all these students and shit. And I think it took place in Africa. It was in black and white. You can find it on here. There was a bunch of Africans, even had white people from South Africa. But, bruh, the Ethiopian said it straight up. These people I would not even talk to if I wasn't on this program. They are beneath me. I was like, God damn, I don't have no meeting. I ain't got nothing to do with your weird broke asses, nigga. No. We are not the same. So if they don't even have that unification, full unity in their homeland, and people are like, oh, that's the white man. No, it ain't. Ethiopia is one of the oldest nations on earth. Can't even know Africans even say nothing about them, especially not the West African. You can, nigga, technically you is beneath them because nigga, they're way older than you. You weren't even thought of when Ethiopia is rocking around. Like facts, like everybody knows about old shit. The only reason y'all know about America is because we're not the history tellers, you know what I'm saying? They burnt the books in Alexandria. You don't think they burnt damn near everything over here? I don't know how people don't think that. I just told you they got all these pyramids buried in the fucking forests and jungles and shit. They're hiding it. They got a whole fucking dirt mountain they put over something. Like, the shit is crazy. It's real crazy out here, bro. America has the craziest situation going on. This is where they put the most aliens at. They put all this fake shit around us. All this shit. Keep them weird. Keep them goofy. Keep them doing whatever they want. Don't let them know the truth. Don't let them find out. Yeah, we got Area 51. Yeah, we got fucking pyramids in the Grand Canyon. Yeah. Just keep telling them anything. Just keep going. Keep going. So they don't find out. Motherfuckers start slowly walking. That's how I got out of Pan-Africanism. I learned more. Once you start learning more, then the argument becomes different, where it's like, what are you trying to do? Keep me a slave? Or are you really about information and education? And I found out that they weren't. Everything starts in Africa. Everything comes from Africa. Not the elephant. The mastodon comes from America. Not the camel. The camel come from America. So it's like, how we in Egypt riding camels, nigga? Why y'all keep crediting camels without America? Who's hiding us? Who's hiding us? Who's saying that everybody else is from here, but except the people that were here? Because always remember this, and this is the Grand Poobah. You know what I'm saying? This is the Grand Poobah. I should have said this earlier, but nah. I saved it. I saved it for your ass. Let me ask you something, Pan-Africans. Let me ask you something. So you arguing with the American Negroes, the American Indians, the Aboriginals, the indigenous ones. You argue with us. And you say, well, better yet, you give us what Mr. Charlie told you. You tell us that, you know, everything starts in Africa. The oldest bones are in Africa and all that. Let me ask you a realistic question. Why are the oldest bones in America of a woman and the oldest bones of Africa of a monkey?
You niggas still fucking talking? You niggas still breathing? Fucking roaches?
I find it funny that Lucia has to be African via Australian, but she's an actual woman. She's an actual person, people. Like she actually has the physical genetics bone structure of a female human. But Lucy, on the other hand, has been credited and subjugated in history as a chimp or a ape or a Australopithecus or whatever you want to call it. Monkey. But the place that was all old blood, that they keep claiming is 2 continents, but we've proved this like a few months ago, last year, that you can literally drive from Canada all the way to Chile. And, you know, you got all these illegal aliens getting through the Darien Gate. Fuck Darien Gate! Because, you know, you got Venezuelan gang members and shit. And Venezuela is down there. That's South America. The Salvadorians, that's South America. Ecuadorian, that's South America. So they got past the Darien Gate. And these niggas that can't own a boat. And they always talk about their long pilgrimage. You know, I had to walk all the way off over. The reason that there would be so much information over here is because this is really where it is. This is really where it's at. Pan-Africans, you know, it was cool for a time. It's cool when you're young-minded. Say it like that. It's cool when you're young-minded. But when you realize that y'all ain't went to Africa yet, excuse me, and built a school, and the only American that did build a school in Africa has a bunch of rape cases, yeah, from the staff. Yeah, that Oprah school was hell for them African girls. Hell. Same one that hugged on Kamala. Holla if you hear me. You all are, y'all, come on, man. Remember, y'all Pan-African. She is black. She is black. Y'all the one fighting that fight. Y'all can't even argue that. Shit, Pan-Africans was the only ones trying to stand up for Fat Joe. For some reason, everybody that was there, Pan-African, they was trying to help Fat Joe. They was trying to wiggle him out. Then people had to rise, pun from the dead and shit, and let him say, I told y'all how I feel about that, but whatever. Shit's crazy. We just don't like you niggas no more, man. Y'all talking points is cheap and weak. And victimhood shit. We tired of victimhood. The Indians is the riders. The Aboriginals is the riders. I think that's why they hid the story, because they already know this is going to make niggas whoop ass. Like, they're not going to be out here afraid, because this ain't no victimhood stories. Shit. The way the Indians is talking to Aboriginal, they talk about white slaves and shit. You ain't never heard no niggas talk about white slaves. You ain't never heard no Pan-Africans in your life talk about white slaves. And they shook every time we bring it up. They always, oh, no, that's not true. That's impossible. Why? Because your whole ass didn't know. You mad at the education system. No, be mad at them boule niggas that you fell for. All of them went to white schools. Remember? Oh, that's all where the knowledge was. You sure? Dr. Ben was amazing. He got the hat on. So I thought they just had to go to college to get the knowledge. Nah, they went underground. So who's teaching you guys? Remember, I'm above ground. I'm the light show. I'm not running from nobody. But these motherfuckers got their science from the underground. They went to them little hidden meetings and shit. I don't need all that. I just need my people organized on one thing. It's all for the American dollar on American soil. So it can't have nothing to do with another continent. You cannot be African and American. You got to choose. All with slave boat, but all your work is over here. So why you want to be an African when they owe an American? Everything you did was on American soil. All your beatings, all your run-ins, all your revolts, all your fights, everything that you did is right here. So why you on the history books keep trying to give it to somebody over there or down there or around there? They don't have nothing to do with this. You can't help everybody else out if you don't get your own ass out. Am I lying? Am I lying? So it gets to a critical point where this melting pot ain't working out for us. The stew ain't stirring in our position, in our wins. Everybody just keep coming by our pot, scooping stuff out. They ain't putting nothing back in. but everybody else winning. So wait a minute, hold up. We time to close shop. Hold up. Because now we realize what y'all doing. Y'all just been stealing the recipe and passing to your other little pale-faced friends. And now all y'all winning. Stealing grandma recipe. We can't allow y'all to do that. Y'all didn't whip this stew. Y'all didn't create this gold. Y'all didn't make this happen. You didn't. They can hide it in the program all they want. Remember, that's supposed to be a white boy school. Always remember that's for little white boys and little white girls. That's what their program was for. That's why everybody that's pale wins. That's why, because in their spellcast system, they're trying to teach them that they're light. Like that's how you know they're not really the light, because nigga, you can't teach that. It's ordained. It's given to you. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is earned. It's given to you. You can't lie to somebody and tell them that they're the way, they're the golden ones, and y'all doing all this stealing and killing. That don't make no sense. That's not pure. That's not square dealing. That's not honorable. That don't make no sense. So they have to program you to do that. All right, cool. Now you take some melanated beings and you put them in the same program. But with an opposition in the same room, they're looking at it. They're using their visuals. That could fuck somebody up for a long time, huh? That could have somebody lost in the game if you didn't realize it was information you were talking about. You making it skin tone. It's like, no. It's a lot of pimping going on. Let's say like there's a lot of big pimping going on. But you Pan-Africans, your pimping is over. Y'all shit is done. Y'all was sounding good, and y'all sounded strong until we seen nothing got done. And then a bunch of Umar Johnsons and Brother Polites and Rashad Jamals and man, Dr. York, shit, one of your original dirt bags, nigga. Like shit, Marcus Garvey was a woman beater. He used to beat shit out of his first wife. Then ended up marrying a white woman. Elijah Muhammad having a bunch of kids out of wedlock. It's like, man, y'all, man. That Alan Powell dude, they say he wasn't even black. He was black by like choice. He choosing to call himself black. He was really a white boy. The Abyssinian church was great. That's a white boy. All that mind fuckery shit, the spellcasting shit, that courtesy of Mr. Charlie. Can't fuck with you, Pan-Africans. Hell no. Y'all study history wrong. Y'all study abuse of history. You don't study the laws and what was going on at the time and the census system. And you don't study a lot of different things. Y'all just be over here on some victim shit. And I think the people are done with that. So I leave with this. Yo. We don't need nothing that's about something over there and about getting everybody involved in a check that they're not owed. It's ignorant, it's stupid, and we have a lot of numbers. We do. And even if you think we don't have a lot of numbers, well, then that means we need to do some group work. That's when we need to start having like council meetings in the neighborhoods and being like, look, we're going to have to give them an ultimatum. Either you're going to stop gang banging or we about to bang on you. But we're not about to do it the way y'all doing it. There is no fair ones, none of that shit. Y'all been destroying for too long. You going to clean up or we going to clean you out. It is what it is. We starting a new thing. We doing a new thing now. We don't want no more drugs and thugs. You know what I'm saying? You smoke a little weed, you drink your beer. Yeah, that's social Saturday. Nobody cares. What we're talking about is crime. Hurting people. Purposely doing shit wrong. And no, we don't need that no more. And it's going to stop by stop doing shit wrong, which is dealing with your Pan-Africans. Y'all have always been fucking wrong. You are a government puppet. Courtesy of the Boule and these elite motherfuckers to keep people blind, because there's no way in hell that they wouldn't be teaching Pan-Africans in the public school programming that the conquistadors got more slaves than the paleface on American soil, and that there was 300,000 white slaves on American soil. There's a reason that this shit ain't in the conversation, but it's real history. There's a reason for that, and that's what we're here to do. And y'all are not, so we don't want your help. Get the fuck on. All right. Look, it was cool while it lasted. Shit's dead, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting any money. Fuck out of here. Only for the American Negroes, man. Goes.